Welcome once again to my channel, Winning in Life Empowerment Academy with Professor Abimbola Komolafe, and thank you for taking time to listen to me on my channel. So we're going to go right into our talk. We have been looking at our minds and we have said a lot. So if you want to get on speed with most of the things we've talked about, you could go back to my previous videos. So on this clip, we were giving examples. We're looking more at examples of the workings of our subconscious mind. And I said these examples were from Willoughby Wellness. Okay, in the previous video, we talked about our habitual responses, like we wake up in the morning, brush our teeth, drink our coffee and drive to work, sometimes autopilot. So the second one we talked about was emotional triggers, things like at a meeting, one of your colleagues said something that was annoying and you ruminated about it, and this is part of the stress. So the third thing we're going to be talking about example is going to be decision making. If you're faced with making a decision or faced with a new project, either at work or at home, like you just bought a new gadget or something you had to do, your subconscious mind will draw upon past experiences, or either that you were successful on or that it was challenging. So to influence your decision-making process, if your previous challenge, you excelled in it, or you had similar success in it, your subconscious mind will instill confidence and motivation that we got this. Conversely, if you have faced difficulties, it will prompt hesitation and self-doubt. So this is an example of decision making as opposed, in reference to our subconscious mind. The fourth is stress response. Okay, and with a high pressure situation at home or at work, your subconscious mind may trigger the fight or flight response, releasing those stressful hormones that we don't really want, the cortisol, the epinephrine, the norepinephrine, which prepare our body to deal with perceived threat. This was good in the ancient time. This ancient survival mechanism was good for forefathers when they were, when they needed food and they were in the bush. This was an ancient survival mechanism, which was good. But sometimes in this day and age where we're not searching for food, it becomes overactive and is contributing to chronic stress and exhaustion. Okay, so therefore, we're going to go into what I call reprogramming 101. Okay, as I often tell my residents and students, okay, we are all a product of our previous programming, okay, based on our experiences from childhood, what we heard, what we saw, and what was modeled in front of us by those who raised us, good or bad. Understanding the daily function of our subconscious mind is the first step in taking control of our mental state and well-being. By recognizing when our subconscious mind is influencing our actions and emotions, you can actively work to program it for more positive and productive experience. As we said earlier, through techniques, okay, meditation, positive affirmation, visualization, mindfulness, okay, you can consciously shape your subconscious mind's response because you pull down your conscious mind consciously, okay, conscious mind consciously, so as to be able to shape your subconscious mind's response. So for instance, if your subconscious mind, okay, tends to amplify stress during high pressure situation, you can train it, okay, to remain calm and focused, okay, through relaxation techniques, positive self-talks. And I always do that. I pray, mostly speaking in tongues. So remember, understanding and harnessing the power of your subconscious mind, you can achieve greater resilience and balance in your professional and personal life. I leave you with a quote from Joseph Murphy. He said, "What the other person says or does cannot really annoy you or irritate you, except you permit him to disturb you. The only way he can annoy you is through your thoughts. For example, if you get angry, you have to go through 4 stages in your mind. You begin to think about what he said. You decide to get angry and generate an emotion of rage. Then you decide to act, perhaps to talk back and react in kind. You see that the thoughts, the emotions, the reaction, that the actions all take place in your mind. Okay? So when you become emotionally mature, okay, you do not respond negatively to the criticism and resentment of others. This was by Joseph Murphy. Thank you once again for taking time to listen to me on my channel, and do have a winning day.